I am, actually, we had a lot of technical difficulties, so hopefully you guys should be able to hear me now. And again, आप सुन रहे हैं रचना को रचना's फिटनेस शो पे. This show is all about getting you off the couch and getting you working out. हमारा स्टूडियो का नंबर है 408-912-5565. Again, 408-912-5565. And again, sorry, had a lot of technical difficulties, finally got it working now. So, okay, आप सुन रहे हैं रचना को रचना's फिटनेस शो पे. If you want to get in touch with me regarding any of your complete weight loss programs, you're definitely welcome to give us a call, 408-320-8111. Again, 408-320-8111. You can also visit my website to get information about the kind of programs we provide, kind of, trying to understand different programs to see what exactly will fit you. Of course, you're welcome to give me a call and we can always set up a time to sit and talk. But again, to give information, हमारे center के बारे में, we are a complete wellness center where, of course, the goal is, of course, people come with all different goals. Weight loss, of course, some people come for weight gain and strength gain too. But a lot of people will generally come in for a specific weight loss goal. Let's say they want to focus on a specific area of the body. So I have different programs based on people with different goals. We have programs like post-pregnancy weight loss program. Then we also have a prenatal program. Then we also have just abs for men and women. And then we also have just abs level 2 for men and women. And then we also have a very special program called the Ultra Fat Burner, the UFB program. And then we also have a Desi Challenge program. So there are all different programs available. Now, most of them can actually be done completely remotely or off-site. So if you are listening to my show and you're interested in being a part of any of the complete weight loss programs, you're definitely welcome to give me a call. I'll be happy to give you information, give you details. A lot of people actually have been doing my programs for years remotely, and actually I've never honestly seen them, or some of them maybe rarely, and they've seen fantastic results, and they've just been continuing for years and years and years. So whatever your goals are, you're definitely welcome to give me a call. I will create a program for you accordingly so that you achieve your goals. And of course, I think that's a level of satisfaction that makes me happy. Also, so जो भी आपके fitness goals हैं, आप मुझे call कर सकते हैं. I'll be happy to kind of create a program accordingly for you to make sure that you achieve the goals. To get in touch with me, to contact me, to set up an appointment, or to talk over the phone. Phone number is 408-320-8111. Again, 408-320-8111. You can also contact us on my website, rachna.radio.com, RACHNA, rachnaradio.com. You can also Google and find Rachna's Wellness Center, RWC. Or you can always contact us on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Rachna Radio, facebook.com/Rachna Radio. Okay, starting with, I know we've been talking about a bunch of fitness tips for the last couple of shows, and I'll probably go back and forth in some of them, but there's something interesting, in fact, a little bit more deeper. It might be a little bit too intense, but, especially with the holiday season, but I think this is something that needs to be talked about, even if it's, it's just not the best, thing a lot of people to listen to. So I wanted to talk about a lot. And the reason I wanted to talk about this and spend some time is I want you to be informed. And this is about cancers. Okay, I'm just going to focus on maybe a couple of different cancers today. And then, of course, the reason I'm talking about today is not to make you feel bad, not to have you not listen to your doctor, but again, to make you informed so you could make some informed decisions also at the same time. So I'll probably talk about one for women and one for men. So, of course, we're going to talk about breast cancer. And, of course, for men, I'm going to talk about prostate cancer. And then I'm going to wrap up all the conversations and bring it to something to kind of let you know what you could possibly do from your side to maybe not have these cancers. Or if you have them, how do you make sure that you're healing faster than what alone a chemo would do for you? Okay, so the first one, in fact, I want to talk about, of course, is breast cancer. And everyone knows, mammograms कराए जाते हैं, of course, to see exactly if you are at risk or not, okay? Now, a lot of research has been, for them actually many years, has been coming out. For some reason, it's just not being told. And the reason I'm telling you, because like I said, again, I'm reiterating this, please listen to your doctor also. But the hazards and the drawbacks of mammograms are a lot. First of all, a lot of false positives happen. And जब false positive आता है mammogram, and I'll give you numbers, and not just, this is all numbers that are exact numbers, so this is just not information that I'm throwing in the air, so I'm actually going to give you numbers to, support everything that I'm saying. But typically, अगर false positive आए किसी को, especially let's say women को false positive आए breast cancer का, it leads to a lot of mental anguish. Medical treatment होने लग पड़ता है कई लोगों का, and sometimes medical insurance में problem आती है, if you're eligible or not and whatnot. So the risk of false positives is quite a bit. And of course the radiation जो होती है mammogram के time, actually And again, like I said, before you jump into any conclusion, listen to my numbers that I'll be sharing around soon. जो ionizing radiation use होती है when you get a mammogram done, in many cases, or at least in some cases, can actually cause cancer, especially when a lot of women get this test done year after year after year. It can actually maybe contribute to breast cancer when done over a lifetime every year. The fact, again, I'm just giving you facts. The fact that studies repeatedly find that mammograms have no impact on mortality rates. And the numbers are 1 in 1,000 women. 1 in 1,000 women is saved by regular mammogram screening, while 10 undergo cancer treatment for no reason. So 1 in 1,000 women is saved by regular mammogram, but 10 also undergo cancer treatment when they didn't even have cancer in the first place. Okay, how can that be? To repeat, for every 1,000 women who do not get mammograms, 5 of them die of breast cancer. For every 1,000 women who do get mammograms, 4 die. So the difference is only 20%, only 1%. But on the other side of the equation, so this is about the benefit of getting mammograms done. Okay, so if you look at that way, then okay, it's still better to not get it to get it done, right? But let's look on the other side of the equation. Half of the people, or half of the women who get mammogram done, receive a false positive. And again, I'm sharing numbers that are out there. These are not that I'm not making up numbers. These numbers are out there. You can do your own research. Again, listen to your doctor. Please listen to my whole topic before you jump into conclusions. I'm trying to get to a topic or a point here. And before I get to that, I have to, of course, give numbers around there. Women do receive a false positive from a mammogram. So while they do not have cancer, about 500 out of every 1,000 women getting mammogram will face the terror associated with breast cancer diagnosis because of getting a false positive. 64 out of these 500 will get biopsies done, which can be painful and, of course, have side effects too. 10 of them will go on to receive cancer treatment for what was actually not even a cancer. And everyone knows surgery, chemo, radiation are all risky. All things considered, the evidence seems quite clear that most women should probably, again, if you already have some symptoms or something, again, keep listening, but most women could be or should be, maybe avoid mammograms. And again, listen, I know a lot of women could, people could jump on this conclusion that I'm saying, but I'm just sharing numbers with you. So the numbers, let's put it, make it a little bit more easier here for you to understand. First of all, is that I think mammogram is a personal choice. It's not a public health imperative that should be forced upon women. At present, most conventional cancer specialists do view mammograms as imperative, although recommendations vary. And that's when I wanted to get to the information. As of last year, the American Cancer Society recommends women of average risk should have their first mammogram at about age 45, followed by an annual mammogram every single year until you reach 55. Okay, so that's what the American Cancer Society suggests, that start getting mammograms at age 45 and pretty much every year until age 55. Women 55 and older should actually get it done every other year then. While this is what the Cancer Society recommends, but on the other hand, the U.S. Preventive Services Task Force, which is another company out there, recommends waiting until the age 50 and only getting a mammogram done every other year thereafter. Okay, so it starts at age 50. So there are differences out there. So again, all I would say is that talk to your doctor if it's already required for you starting at age 45, if you are a person at high risk, or if there's, and again, keep listening to my points, what I'm trying to get to. But again, the mentality that when in doubt, cut it out when it comes to cancer maybe doesn't really apply all the time. And there's a book that I read that said is that we get credit for curing diseases that never would have harmed the patient either way. The cure did, the radiations did, the chemo did. Okay, of course, we receive positive feedback from patients thanking us for saving my life, alarming feedback from patients with misdiagnosis, and no feedback at all from patients whose cancer was overdiagnosed. Okay, so now let's go and talk about, first of all, I know I've talked about vitamin D so many times, but I have to bring vitamin D in again with this, connecting this topic again. Solid evidence for vitamin D as a cancer prevention tool. It cannot be more solid than this. Mammograms are portrayed as one of the best forms of prevention a woman could get. That's what kind of is portrayed. Vitamin D has repeatedly shown or shows that optimizing a vitamin D level within a range of 40 to 60 nanograms per milliliter, which is Ng per ml, provides impressive cancer protection. But I still see mammogram is something that's being pushed more than vitamin D. Why? Mammograms do come with a lot of side effects. So all I would recommend you is that if you have some side effect or something is going on, that's a different thing. But I would say double up your vitamin D level. Get it at least about 50 to 60 Ng per ml. And I'll again share some more numbers with you. See again. Okay. And I would say if it's suggested getting a mammogram done every year, I would probably get my vitamin D tested twice a year. Okay. Again, exceptions are there. If you feel a lump or something, a mammogram, is probably going to be required at that time. Although even if there are no, there are, of course, alternatives like ultrasound and stuff. So talk to your doctor for alternative. All I'm trying to inform you is that there are alternatives out there. So talk to your doctors than just generically considering American Cancer Society, suggests you after 45 every year, so I'm going to get it done every 45 because these things do come with side effects. And like I said, a lot of researchers, or at least some researchers, have proven that sometimes they actually could cause breast cancers. So look into alternatives. One of the most recent studies looking at vitamin D for breast cancer found that vitamin D deficiency is associated with cancer progression. Low levels of vitamin D circulating in the blood play an important role in promoting breast cancer growth. Having high levels of vitamin D has been linked to likelihood of survival even after diagnosed with breast cancer. Okay, so that means if for whatever reason, again, I think that applies to all cancers, but if you've been diagnosed with breast cancer, if you have a feeling that whatever, double up your vitamin D. Vitamin D is very safe. Go out in the sun more often. Soak up in the sun. Don't just keep putting sunscreens on the body. You want to get that sun in the body. You want to get the good part of the sunlight in the body. You want to get the vitamin D in the body. Double up your intake of vitamin D too. In one study, the breast cancer patients who had an average of 30 Ng of vitamin D in their blood had a 50% lower mortality rate compared to those who had 17 of vitamin D. Now, and the reason I'm saying that, because I do know a lot of desi people whose vitamin D levels are lesser than 20. You're just calling for something wrong. I'm trying to warn you here. So if you have been told by a doctor, or that you should be taking vitamin D and you're not, just because you forgot, or you're just lazy, or you think, no, it doesn't really make a difference, it actually does. So if you have this vitamin D, and again, I'm saying it because that has happened to so many people, not just men, women, but I think this happens to everyone out there, especially when it comes to vitamin D. A lot of people are told by the doctors, they take it for a while and they stop it. I would say keep taking it, get your vitamin D levels tested twice a year, at least. Okay. Since we're getting into that, actually, I will give you more recommendations what you could do. So one is vitamin D, but let's go back and then talk about prostate cancer. So like I said, I'm going to talk one either side. Men and women both. So again, आप सुन रहे हैं रचना को Rachna's Fitness Show पे. Do come every Wednesday between 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. We do take your live calls if you have a question about exercise, nutrition, weight loss. You're definitely welcome to give us a call. हमारा स्टूडियो का नंबर है अभी 408-912-5565, 408-912-5565. Again, you're listening to Rachna from Rachna's Fitness Show. Do come every Wednesday between 12 to 1. We do take your live calls. I'm a fitness expert. I do have my own center called Rachna's Wellness Center, RWC, physically located here in Sunnyvale, California. Of course, our programs are now being done off-site remotely by a lot of my different clients who actually do not even live in California or actually in different countries too. So if you are listening to my show and you've had a friend or you've just heard me for a while and you just thought I just cannot go because she's too far, I have designed a lot of programs for people like you. So in fact, some of the programs especially designed for people who are remote, in programs. So again, if you're interested in being a part of the program, lose weight, get healthy, get fit, and that's my mantra. That's something that I've been telling people for a long time is you have to be fit. There's no excuse. There's absolutely no excuse for you not to be fit. I mean, whatever it is. Yes, of course, you're going to be less fit than someone else. Someone else might be more than that, but then you not to try? Just because you think you have a knee issue, just because you think you have a back issue or some kind of an issue, so I just cannot exercise, that's just not right. There's tons of modifications you can do to keep your body fit. You just cannot give up. You just cannot give up. If you give up, I'm going to go ask you to go tell your kids to go give up. You will not. Will you go and tell your kids that give up if you don't like math? Stop doing math. Or if you don't like science, don't do science. If you go swimming, you don't like swimming, stop it. You're not going to tell them to give up. You do it to you, to yourself. Why do you? There shouldn't be double standards here. So if you are thinking you shouldn't be giving up or the kid shouldn't be giving up, neither should you be when it comes to your health and fitness, because you're healthy and fit for your kids, for yourself, and for everything around you. So all I can say is that there's no excuse. There's just absolutely no excuses saying I don't have time, we're busy, we're running a startup, we're doing this, I have 3 kids, 2 kids, 4 kids. No, you can squeeze time in for yourself, trust me, only if you want to make it happen. And I think listening to or if you've been listening to me for a while, you should have already learned it by now that you need to have it happen. It's not about a want anymore, especially when it comes to fitness. It's a need. The body needs you to be fit. It's just not a want anymore. Of course, you want to be fit, but at the same time, the body needs to be fit. Okay, so let's go back and talk about again study number 408-912-5565 to get registered. Any for complete weight loss programs. I do work with every person individually, so I'm going to, of course, understand your goals, your fitness goals, to see what are you looking to achieve in terms of your fitness, your goals, your area wanted to focus on, and also your schedule, and also kind of understanding you as a person to see आपका time schedule क्या है. Are you a working person? Are you home? How many kids you have? What kind of lifestyle you have? And then I design programs, something that kind of seeps into your lifestyle without you having to make too many changes. So that's how I design programs. So again, if you're interested in complete weight loss programs, we do have an ultra fat burner, the UFB program, starting just around the beginning of November. So right after Diwali, we have the UFB program starting. So if you're interested in this part of the program, or you can also be a part of our Just Abs Level 1 and Level 2. Now, all of these programs can be done on-site or off-site, which is remotely, or a combination. Let's say you're available to come in maybe once a week or twice a week. Whatever that schedule could be, of course, program will be created accordingly for you. Okay, and of course the starting point is to understand you, to kind of start with your weight, a bunch of measurements I will be taking to see exactly the areas of the body you wanted to focus on, and kind of keep a track of every single measurement every week. So you know, I know, what are you losing, what change is going on in the body every single week. And of course I start with testing your body's metabolism to see exactly आपकी calories burn क्या है per day, so I can work with you and create your exercise and your meal plans accordingly. Now these are 3-month courses where I work with you on a week-by-week basis. Of course, you're going to be coming either doing remotely or on-site, but again, measurements will be taken every single week to see exactly what changes are going every single week in the body, what's going on, what needs to be changed, what needs to be pushed, and what not. That's the exercise part of it. Of course, they follow complete healthy desi meal plans also all throughout the programs. It's a combination of complete exercise and nutrition that we follow in all of my programs. To get registered, you're welcome to give us a call at our business number 408-320-8111. Again, 408-320-8111 to get registered in any for complete weight loss programs. We're going to be talking to Nav from Shore Media. Hi, Nav. How are you? Very nice. We're getting close to Diwali and also getting close to the special event. Give us details. Oh, wow. Very nice. That is definitely a surprise. That's amazing. Fantastic. I have attended one of the Papilleri, I think, concerts some years back, and he is amazing. His songs he's sung for years have been always amazing. So be ready. So happening on November 6th, Mika Singh and Papilleri coming together to the Bay Area in San Jose. What time is the show, Naveen? Right. Yes. Disco Station. Fant- Fantastic. Thanks, Nev. Yeah, so again, coming on November 6th, Mika Singh and Papi Lerio, both of them together, they're just amazing. I mean, the songs they sing will just make you move. So if you're in a festive mood, which I think every person out here is in festive mood right now, it's the holiday season, Diwali hai, sab kuch hai. So make sure to get your tickets. Like as you know, Nav mentioned, the $39 tickets already sold out. So make sure you definitely get your tickets at the next whatever level is available. And of course, you can call them to get information or just get them from sulekha.com/Mika. So, okay. कमिंग बैक टू शो हमारे स्टूडियो का भी नंबर है कॉल करने के लिए मुझसे बात करने के लिए क्वेश्चन पूछने के लिए अपनी हेल्थ से रिलेटेड फिटनेस से रिलेटेड वेट लॉस रिलेटेड वेट गेन से रिलेटेड लेट्स सी यू बीन ट्राइंग समथिंग एंड यू जस्ट नॉट श्योर इफ दिस इज समथिंग दैट्स वर्किंग फॉर यू एक्सरसाइज के बारे में न्यूट्रिशन के बारे में ईटिंग के बारे में ब्रेकफास्ट के बारे में वेजिटेरियनिज्म के होने के बारे में क्या डाइट होनी चाहिए प्रोटीन के बारे में आई विल बी हैप्पी टू टेक दोज क्वेश्चंस ऑन ईयर हमारे स्टूडियो का नंबर है 408-912-5565 अगेन 408-912-5565 Okay, so again, I'm Sundari Rachna को Rachna's Fitness Show. Get registered to come and talk to me regarding a complete weight loss programs like Just Abs Level 1, Just Abs Level 2, post-pregnancy weight loss program, and also specially designed program by me for women who are pregnant, which is the prenatal program. And then we also have the extreme, which I'm really happy. It's an amazing program. It works in different levels that move you from one level to another level in a 3-month course. It's called the Ultra Fat Burner, the UFB program. And then we also have a 30-day Desi Fitness Challenge program, and of course more. So again, if you're interested in any of these programs, we do have programs for men and women, and also teenager kids. Agar aap interested hai, you want to get information, or just come and talk to me, meet me, so we can sit down and see what your goals are, what are you looking to achieve, and then recommend you program accordingly and get you started. You're welcome to give me a call, 408-320-8111, 408-320-8111, or you can also get my contact information through my website, rachnaradio.com, RACHNA, rachnaradio.com, or you can Google Rachna's Wellness Center or WC. Okay, Ashley, you can also find me on YouTube on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Rachna's Wellness, youtube.com/Rachna's Wellness. And of course, you can watch all the videos. I do have some exercise videos also posted there, but a lot of my healthy, maybe top cooking videos, or just sharing ideas with you, or just sharing some healthier recipes with you, or some healthier snacks and breakfast items for you. So those videos you can always find out on my YouTube channel, youtube.com pe jaake, or agar aapke paas YouTube ki app hai, just go find Rachna's Wellness, and you should be able to subscribe to my channel and of course watch all the videos there. Okay, so we talked about mammograms in breast cancer. So I wanted to talk about prostate cancer now. Prostate cancer is one of the most common cancers in men. And the reason I'm picking these two, because I think these two are one of the most common. But let me put it this way. जो भी हम आपको solution बता रहे हैं vitamin D का, which I'm going to give you more ideas soon, that applies to all cancer. I'm just picking these two just to kind of streamline my conversation here. But prostate cancer is one of the most common cancers in men. According to the US latest statistics, about 181,000 men get diagnosed with prostate cancer every year in just US. However, it is common, very common, a very high survival rate, which is nice. It has a survival rate about 86%. Of those diagnosed, about 26,000 die from this disease each year. Okay. Unfortunately, conventional diagnostics, treatment, prostate cancer, and then biopsy and all that stuff, again, same thing. You could have false positives, whatnot. And then they have side effects too. Okay, drugs, radiation, surgery, and whatnot. There are safer, less invasive ways to diagnose and treat prostate cancer. However, so men would be advised to investigate their options. That's what I'm saying. A number of safe and all-natural strategies have been shown effective against prostate cancer, including there's something I wanted to talk about today is also, which again, if I do get time, is nutritional ketosis. How it can help and also maybe possibly cure cancers, many types of cancers. That's called nutritional ketosis. I'll get to that today or maybe my next show. And even exercise and supplements. So we've talked about breast cancer. I connected vitamin D with breast cancer. Now I'm going to talk about prostate cancer, which I just did. And I'm going to connect prostate cancer with neem. Okay, सबको पता है इंडिया हमारा जो नीम होता है इसको नीम कहा जाता है NEEM, neem. First of all, everyone knows neem has a long history of medicinal use. Okay, it's been used in Ayurvedic medicine for thousands of years. Ancient Vedas have referred neem to as a tree capable of curing every illness. That's how neem को हमें आयुर्वेदा में describe किया जाता है. It has well-established benefits for your skin. नीम के साबुन मिलते हैं, नीम का oil मिलता है, नीम का shampoos मिलते हैं लोगों के लिए, नीम की toothpaste भी मिलती है. It's commonly used in a lot of personal care products. It is also used for a lot of gastrointestinal problems कि कई बार आपको नीम के वो छोटी-छोटी गोलियां मिलती हैं if you have digestion issues and whatnot, and also to strengthen your immune system. And also it's actually used for an insect repellent too. काफ़ी चीज़ों में use होता है, I mean interesting. But so neem, what they, again, you can do your own research, but what they found out in many researches is neem is extremely helpful in curing or maybe protecting you against prostate cancer. A lot of researchers, especially animal researchers, suggest that neem can there's something which is called neem bolite. It's a bioactive compound found in neem. It may actually shrink prostate tumors by as much as 70%. So neem can actually, अगर आप neem लोगे, and I'll tell you how you could possibly take it and what kind of form you could take it, but it may actually shrink prostate tumors by as much as 70%. And suppresses cancer growth by about 50% when taken orally for just 3 months. When neem, in some way, taken orally for about 3 months, can actually shrink prostate tumor by 70%, can also suppress your cancer growth by 50%. Again, to mention, I'm talking about prostate cancer, but I think all these things apply to any kind of cancer. So, if there's something that you've been facing, I would try adding all these supplements along with whatever the doctor is recommending you, So that was neem. Now neem, how you could possibly take it? You can take it in a supplement form, या फिर नीम की चाय भी मिलती है, neem tea मिलती है. You can probably take that, or just neem supplements, and you can just take them, daily. So that was neem for prostate cancer. Now, let me again wrap up all these topics, all the different cancers I talked about, at least breast cancer and then prostate cancer, with lifestyle. Treating and preventing cancers, especially when it comes to prostate cancer over here and other cancers, requires more than just taking a supplement many times. Your diet is a vital part of healing equation, and exercise, of course, is the other part. Many researchers suggest that losing weight can reduce your risk of prostate, breast cancer, and colon cancer by as much as 50%. And this effect is, why is this effect? बहुत simple सा reason है इसका. आप सोचिए ऐसे क्या पता चलेगा? इसलिए है क्योंकि हमारे जितना भी टॉक्सिन्स हमारी बॉडी में स्टोर होते हैं, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वो मोस्टली हमारे फैट सेल्स में स्टोर होते हैं. जब आप वेट लूज़ करते हो तो आपकी बॉडी की इन्फ्लेमेशन कम होती है, आपकी बॉडी की इन्फ्लेमेशन कम होती है, आपके फैट सेल्स की इन्फ्लेमेशन कम होगी, आपका अमाउंट ऑफ फैट आपकी बॉडी में कम होगा, तो ऑटोमेटिकली टॉक्सिन्स निकल जाएंगे एंड बॉडी इज गोइंग टू लेट गो ऑफ ऑल द टॉक्सिन इट डजंट नीड इन द बॉडी एनी मोर. So of course your probability of having any kind of cancer and also curing cancer is going to be way much higher. Very simple explanation. There's no detail over here. So again, to say that, so suggest that losing weight can cure most of all these cancers by more than 50%. The next one I already talked about is vitamin D. So optimizing a vitamin D, which is ideally done through, of course, sensible sun exposure and also, of course, taking vitamin D supplements is, of course, amazing. What other could you possibly take if you want to avoid cancers, or if you have one, you want to cure it faster, along with whatever the doctor is suggesting you, is vitamin K2. And I think that's one of the reasons, again, to mention, if anyone tuned in, आप हमारे Rachna's Wellness के we have a bunch of vitamins, and if you have, I'm pretty excited, we have also our Trifla vitamin and also multivitamins coming out in the next maybe just about a couple days. And we also have a protein powders, all non-GMO protein powders, and we also have my own line of probiotics, and then we also have vitamin D3 and vitamin K2 combination. So like I said, vitamin D3 and K2, that's the reason I wanted to come with this combination. It's the best combination possible, or one of the best combination possible to cure so many cancers. And again, there's a reason, and I'm not going to go into detail. There's a reason vitamin D3 should never be taken alone and taken with vitamin K2, but I've explained that to you in many of my previous shows. You're welcome to call me and ask if you missed that show, whatever. But typically, vitamin K2 is something that should be combined with D3, so D3 shouldn't really be taken alone in higher quantities. So again, cancer treatment, I've already talked about neem. I've talked about vitamin D. The next one is K2. German doctors have been evaluating the effect of K2 on the development and treatment of prostate cancer and found that men who consume the greatest amount of K2, then men who consume the greatest amount of vitamin K2 had a 63% reduced incidence of advanced prostate cancer. That's a very high number. Again, I'm not talking about vitamin K1. Vitamin K1 की बात नहीं हो रही है, यहाँ पे vitamin K2 की बात हो रही है. Kelp में होता है, of course, the vitamin D3 is a combination of D3 and K2 both. You probably should be taking anywhere between 150 to maybe 200 milligrams of K2 a day. Approximately, maybe 250, 300. But again, these are very safe vitamins. And so again, my vitamin D3 and vitamin D2 is a combination. Again, to order any of my vitamins, आप हमें phone पे order कर सकते हैं, place कर सकते हैं. We can ship them to you wherever worldwide. Or you can always come visit my center and pick up your vitamins. आप इनको हमारी website के through भी order place कर सकते हो. RachnaRadio.com, RACHNA, RachnaRadio.com. Like I mentioned, my Trifla की जो कैप्सूल है वो भी they should be out in the next about couple days, and also my extremely amazing, once I have them I'll probably post a label for you guys. These are my something I've been asked for a long time, multivitamins, but special vitality multivitamins. They're just amazing how they extremely well get absorbed in the body. So they should be out in the next couple days too. But again, to order any of these products, you can go to my website RachnaRadio.com, Rachna Radio, or just Google and find Rachna's Wellness Center. Okay, so again, आप सुन रहे हो रचना को रचना's Fitness Show पे. If you're interested in for complete weight loss programs, we do have different programs. Our UFB Ultra Fat Burner is starting just after Diwali, I think 1st or 2nd of November. That's the start for one of my batches of the Ultra Fat Burner, the UFB program. And then we also have our Just Abs Level 1 and Level 2 starting just around the first week of November. If you're interested in any of these programs, again, to mention, these programs have been working for people for years and years. I'm the owner of Rachna's Wellness. I started my center back just about 11 years ago. I've been doing these shows for just about 7 years now. Every Wednesday I come here. So the reason I'm still here, the reason I've still been doing this, because it works, and it's something that's given me a level of satisfaction. That I've, of course, worked with so many different women and men, and just help them. It's just an amazing feeling, all I can say. But again, if you're interested in complete weight loss programs or a special program that you're interested in, I'll be happy to give you details. आप call कर सकते हैं अपने goals के साथ कि आपके क्या goals हैं, what are you looking to achieve, what is your schedule, when can you come in, are you going to be doing a program remotely or on site or a combination? You're welcome to give me a call. We can talk over the phone, or of course set up an appointment so me and you can sit down and talk in detail, understand you, you understand me, and take it from there. The phone number to get in touch with me is 408-320-8111, 408-320-8111. Or you can also get in touch with me through my Facebook page, facebook.com/Rachna Radio, or of course through my website, rachnaradio.com. RACHNA, rachnaradio.com. Okay, let's see. Yes, so I was talking about, so we talked about vitamin K2. I talked about vitamin D3. If you want to avoid cancers, you want to be upping your, increasing your vitamin D3, vitamin K2, and also I talked about नीम. नीम के benefits कितने होते हैं कैंसर को इनफैक्ट श्रिंक करने में. अगर आपको कैंसर हो गया है तो उसको श्रिंक करने में, उसको ख़त्म करने में, it's extremely beneficial. Okay, and then of course omega-3s are good for you if you want to avoid cancers. Okay, astaxanthin. I've talked about this, some shows back, or maybe a couple shows back, or a couple of times, I've talked about astaxanthin. In fact, if you remember, I gave you this homemade sunscreen recipe with astaxanthin because it's an extremely just antioxidant. It's an extremely powerful, should be like a super nutrient. It should be labeled. It's called astaxanthin. 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 इसका powder मिलता है, इसके capsules भी मिलते हैं. I would suggest you getting them, and then again talk to your doctor. But these are all natural herbal remedies जो काफ़ी सालों से use होती आई थी, but हमने for whatever reason we stopped using them because we just went to traditional medicine. But trust me, these things work without absolutely any side effects. So. Okay, so astaxanthin आप लेना शुरू करें. I will definitely recommend you. It's been extremely beneficial for that. In fact, that just tells me, in fact, we just got our Thrifla capsules available as of now. Just got a delivery as of now as we're talking. The show was to mention a couple of days. So yes, they're available as of now. The Thrifla extract capsules, they're amazing. And then we also have our multivitamin, the multi-vitality vitamins also available as of now. So I should be putting them up on my website for you to buy them from the website, or you can come and visit my center and get them from there. So. Okay, the next one, again, we're all what I'm giving you all information about all of these things that you can possibly do to avoid cancer, or if you've had it, to maybe cure it faster, or shrink the cancer cells faster. Ashwagandha. It's an ancient. The next one is ashwagandha, ancient Indian herb. It's actually known as adaptogen भी कहा जाता है. It can actually boost stamina, endurance. I recommend you probably using 100% pure organic ashwagandha root, free of any fillers, additives, and whatever. Toxins. बॉडी में से निकालना बहुत ज़रूरी है अगर आपको किसी भी तरह का कैंसर को अवॉइड करना है या फिर क्योर करना है. You have to avoid toxins. So I would definitely suggest you stay away from जितने भी shampoos होते हैं. I know I've talked about this so much in last some of my shows. You want to make sure that you get stuff. Personal care products के अंदर perfume नहीं लिखाना चाहिए. Just a hidden way of adding what I call endocrine disruptors, जो हमारे hormones को mimic करते हैं. So you want to make sure that you get all pure organic shampoos. Same thing applies to hand wash, body wash, and I've always suggested people, please do not use ये जो हम हमेशा use करते हैं antibacterial soaps use करते हैं, antibacterial solutions use करते हैं हाथ पे. I would avoid them as much as possible. Trust me, they don't do anything. और अगर आपके especially something I don't know how to strongly say it. अगर आपके बच्चे हैं, बच्चों के कमरे में आपने कोई एयर फ्रेशनर टांगा हुआ है, which a lot of people do, और उस एयर फ्रेशनर के अंदर most probably it's full of pollutants, it's full of endocrine disruptors, hormones. It's just bad. I just cannot stress it enough. I would say go take it out. या अपनी कार में आपने कोई स्पेशलिस्ट तरह का, I would say go buy something. I know it's going to be a couple dollars extra, but it's, trust me, it's so much worth it. So go buy something that's nice, organic, it's free of all these harsh chemicals, parabens इसको कहा जाता है, phthalates कहा जाता है. I know I've done shows about this for a long time, so you want to make sure that you definitely stay from all of these away for as much as possible. So those are toxins in the body. अब जितनी ज़्यादा body में toxins लोगे उतनी ज़्यादा आपकी किसी भी तरह की cancer growth बहुत ज़्यादा होगी. So you want to make sure you stay away from all of these toxins as much as possible. Okay, of course, insulin को control में रखना बहुत ज़रूरी है to beat cancers. You want to make sure that you're not insulin resistant. You want to make sure you're limiting your fructose consumption by nothing more than 15 grams a day. If I put it this way, cancer जो होता है, it feeds on sugar, right? Cancer cells जो होते हैं, they love to feed on sugar. So sugar could be regular sugar or हमारी table sugar or even fruit sugar. So you want to avoid as much as fruit sugar also as much as possible. So you want to make sure that you're staying away from as much of fructose also. So nothing more than 15 grams of fructose a day. Okay. And of course, the last major topic that I wanted to talk about is to prevent cancer and even maybe cure cancer is nutritional ketosis and intermittent fasting. I don't have time to talk about that today. I'll definitely talk about that in my next show. Again, the most important one that I wanted to, of course, get in today, but I will definitely talk about today is how to cure cancer or do something so that you possibly don't have, build cancer in your body, develop cancer in your body, or just to shrink the cancer cells. You can get rid of this, whatever is in the body soon enough. It's called nutritional ketosis and also intermittent fasting. I'll talk about that in my next show. We're just getting signals. I should be wrapping my show. We have a couple minutes remaining just right now, so I'll probably just wrap up my show. Again, आप सुन रहे थे रचना को रचना's fitness show पे. Do come here every Wednesday between 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. We do take your live calls. फिटनेस से हेल्थ से रिलेटेड न्यूट्रिशन रिलेटेड अगर आपको कोई क्वेश्चन है आप मुझे वैसे भी कॉल कर सकते हैं. I'll be happy to talk to you. We can talk over the phone or set up an appointment. You can always get in touch with me through my phone business number, which is 408-320-8111, 408-320-8111. ये नंबर है. आप फेसबुक के थ्रू भी कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं. माय फेसबुक पेज, प्लीज गो लाइक माय फेसबुक पेज, facebook.com/Rachna Radio, Rachna Radio on Facebook. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel to watch all of my YouTube videos. YouTube पे go find Rachna's Wellness. And please subscribe to my channel, watch the videos, and of course give me suggestions what you would like to watch. I can give you videos accordingly. I know I've done a bunch of videos and some cooking healthy recipes, some exercise videos, but again, give me suggestions what you like to watch. I'll be happy to make videos accordingly. Let's say you want to make a recipe healthier, you want a video of that or something of that sort. I'm just giving you ideas, so would be happy to make sense. So again, our complete weight loss program, we have the UFB, which is ultra fat burner, and the name says it all, starting around the 2nd of November. Then we also have a Just Abs level 1 and level 2 starting around the first week of November. To get registered in our complete weight loss programs, where I will sit down with you, write some goals down, make sure you achieve those goals week by week. All of my programs are designed to kind of ramp up. I change things accordingly every week for you and divide my programs into levels. I make you go from one level to another level as per your progress based upon your goals. So again, all these different programs के बारे में आपको information चाहिए, or you want to come and talk to me to get registered or just get information, you're welcome to give me a call, 408-320-8111, 408-320-8111. Website is rachnaradio.com, RACHNA, rachnaradio.com, or just go Google and find Rachna's Wellness Center. And I'll be again here next Wednesday. Till then, keep fit and keep working out.